It is truly my great pleasure to address you at the end of what has been, I'm sure, and I can say now, a stimulating day. Let me begin by saying that projects such as these, which prioritize and promote the precious heritage of our nation, are particularly dear to me. They are evidence of a growing commitment towards preserving the cultural and environmental legacy of our islands, while exploring innovative ways to nurture this legacy for the benefit of both present and future generations. In the light of such considerations, we must necessarily consider pressing contemporary issues about climate change, the sourcing of clean energy, and strategies for sustainable development. Indeed, these are key concerns for countries and regions across the world, as identified by the international community a year ago in the United Nations Agenda for 2030. The Agenda Sustainable Development Goals, particularly number 13, is explicit in stating that we must take urgent action to combat climate change and mitigate its impacts. However, we must understand that addressing such concerns is not solely a technical issue, as has been said, in fact. We must acknowledge that questions of sustainability have a profoundly social dimension, and it is this aspect that must be increasingly integrated into our development planning. We must therefore ask ourselves, how can we best incorporate a focus on quality of life and well-being into our strategies for sustainability? We must consider how to promote more sustainable behaviors and lifestyles within the context of energy consumption and the use of our built environment. We must explore creative solutions to the challenges of climate change by building on what is already proven to work and fostering climate-resilient environments. I feel sure that through today's workshops, you have begun to identify creative ways in which the use of heritage spaces such as San Anton Palace can nurture such growth. It is projects such as the one being pioneered by Marie-Louise, which offer a new understanding of issues related to energy efficiency with a focus on Maltese heritage buildings. Once finalized, this project will enable more informed decision-making about the reduction of energy consumption and improved working conditions, not only at San Anton Palace, but in all presidential palaces and similar heritage buildings. The project has been able to create a middle path to negotiate concerns of heritage protection and energy conservation by incorporating data on individuals' behaviors and prioritizing occupant well-being. There is no doubt that pioneering initiatives such as this project being carried out at San Anton Palace are in the national interest. Such initiatives provide a knowledge source which will be of benefit to diverse stakeholders addressing their unique requirements and areas of concern. In particular, policymakers will be able to set a national strategy that is based on a socially sensitive as well as technically advanced approach. Future strategies will be able to maximize more effectively the potential energy performance of heritage buildings, thereby achieving energy savings at a national level. They will be more capable of effectively facilitating and encouraging the sensitive reuse of heritage buildings in both the public and private sector. Above all, our strategies will be able to take a more holistic view of human well-being alongside the conservation and care of heritage sites in the Maltese Islands and beyond. More must be done if we are to achieve practical responses to the phenomenon of climate change and its implications, balanced against the importance of human well-being. I am confident that Perit Wismaya and her colleagues shall rise to the challenge, motivating society to adopt sustainable approaches as an integral part of our lifestyles. Before closing the proceedings, let me extend my appreciation to Dr. Nick McAllen from the University of Bath and Dr. Caroline Hales from the University of Wales, Trinity St. David. I would also like to convey my thanks to the University of Bath for sustaining this research project with the necessary technical instruments. Let me also acknowledge the contributions of Dr. Ruth Farrugia, Director General of my Foundation for the Wellbeing of Society, and Professor Alex Torpiano, Dean of the Faculty for the Built Environment at the University of Malta, as well as all the panelists. Finally, let me congratulate you, Perit Ember, Wismaya, for the work you have undertaken. I look forward to learning more as the project expands. It is ultimately the people who live and work in a building who give it life, who give it purpose, and who give it meaning. Therefore, we must always, in all ways, focus on the well-being of individuals, their communities, and society as a whole in our journey towards a more sustainable future for the Maltese Islands. Thank you.